Hi, welcome to Divorced in Utah. I'm your host, Paula Whitaker, and today we're going to talk about letting go so you can be a healthier you. So just so you know, I pre-recorded this because I'm taking a road trip with my daughters, and I don't know where I'm going to be at 10:30 Mountain Standard Time on Friday. So I definitely didn't want to keep you hanging, so that's why you're getting not a live video. But here we go. So these are 6 things that you can do. So the first thing you want to do is you want to cry and you want to feel the pain. If you don't feel it, then it will get very deep and it'll come out when you least expect it, and that's no good. So some ideas is to write a letter to your ex and then burn it or never mail it or put it somewhere safe. Write in your journal. I do this, and that's very, very therapeutic for me. And it's okay. It's okay to cry. You need to cry. You need to grieve. You need to, go through all those steps and forgive and let go of the resentment. And it's a lot. That in itself could be a whole topic. But I wanted to give you some more ideas on how to let go. Okay. Number 2 is to disconnect from their social media. Okay. You need to create separation. So if you have kids with your ex, you need to still text them and call them and email them, so that you have to keep doing. But if you don't have kids, ask them not to contact you for a while, because time will heal your wounds. And social media really does no good if you're just like looking at their social media or they're looking at yours. And I've had people ask me like, well, what if I am friends with his family or I'm friends with their friends? This is where you have to take inventory and go, okay, will this person help me, or will they just be kind of a spy? And honestly, I disconnected from all the family and all the friends that were close to him because I wanted my space and my privacy and my time. You know what? Now I wouldn't have a problem going back and, connecting with them again. But during that time, I couldn't do it. So that is your choice. But I would disconnect from their social media. That is Instagram, that is Facebook, that is Snapchat, that is LinkedIn, that is all of it, okay? So now that you have some space to think and it's quiet, now I want you to take inventory of your physical self. Okay, how much sleep are you getting? If you're not getting enough sleep, look into taking an herbal supplement like melatonin or a prescription, or having a routine or a bath. But you need your sleep. You need at least 7 hours. What kinds of food are you consuming? Are you consuming enough food? Are you consuming too much food? Because we are what we eat. And if you're putting all of this not healthy or nothing into your body, that will affect you. And so are you going on crazy diets? What I do, and this works for me. Costco has this salad called 7 Superfoods, and I think it has kale in it. I can't remember. It has everything, and it's a big bag, and it's like $5, and I divide it in half, and I have half for one meal and half for the other. And that has always kept me healthy, and it tastes really good. I add extra virgin olive oil to it. So and then sometimes I'll add fruit and I'll add chicken depending on if I feel like I need it. And sometimes I eat that at 10:30 in the morning. So you eat when your body needs food. Are you getting at least 30 minutes of physical activity a day? So I do Orange Theory. Other people do Vasa. You can do yoga, or you can just go for walks, but it's so important to get that. So those 3 things will give you a solid foundation to build upon. You need that solid foundation. If you want to become resilient, you have to have self-care, okay? And you don't want to pile a bunch of stuff on top of a weak foundation. So that's your foundation. Okay, number 4, after you've done that, I want you to sit down and I want you to write your goals for yourself, for your family, for your kids, for work, And then I also want you to create a bucket list. This is your new focus, okay? What are the things that you've never done that you've wanted to do? And they don't have to be, okay, some of the stuff on my bucket list, I have one is like, I want to get arrested. Okay, I don't want that. I just thought it would be cool. I don't know why. But anyway, that's not something I'm going to work toward. But if not everything on your bucket list has to be something that is obtainable. Just sit down. This is where you do a brain dump and you write everything that you've ever wanted to do. And then when you have that list, now that's your new focus. And your goals can be, to have, more quality time with your kids each day. Now, you need to kind of go into that and say, that would be doing this, this, and this. I would put due dates to your goals or to your bucket list, because then they're obtainable and it gives you, a goal to aim at, a target. Okay, number 5, I want you to get out. If that's dating, networking, friends, coworkers. Okay, this is the exception. I don't want you to go into your comfort zone and hang around your family. Your family's great, but you need to get out and you need to learn new skills, because you're going to need these in dating and meeting your future, love of your life. So every day, I've got you a little list. I want you to do this. Do one kind deed for someone else. Okay, do that every day. Number 2, strike up a conversation with a stranger. I know this is probably going out of your comfort zone, or it might not. You might be really good at that, but do it even more. Okay, this will help. This will help you develop and to grow and to be able, when you do meet that person, to have a conversation with them and not get all tongue-tied. Learn more about your friends, okay? So think about your friends. Do you know all their kids' names? Do you know where they work? Do you know what their dreams and goals are? Text them and say, hey, how you doing? Just thinking about you. So really focus on your friends. Focus on them, okay? Because I bet they've taken a back seat while you have been married or you're going through this. So now's the time, really learn about them and engage. Do more activities with your kids or your friends or your pet. So write that down. Write that down in your on your goals. Like, what are some activities that you can do with your kids, so you're not having to scramble at the last minute and go, oh my gosh, they have all this energy. What am I going to do with them? Okay, the last one out of this one is make eye contact. Okay, so I have a challenge for you. Walk down the street or walk wherever you're walking and look up and make eye contact with people and see who looks back. Because we are all carrying our own garbage. And so it's really interesting to see how everyone is really focused internally and nobody wants to be, outward. The only people that really make eye contact with me are usually the ones that are trying to sell me something. So maybe don't act like a creeper when you're doing it. Okay, the last one is be present. Have you ever been with someone, you're out to lunch or whatever, and they're constantly looking at their phone, they're constantly doing things that or you're at an activity and you're talking to this person, and when people are coming in, they're looking up, they keep looking around, and you're like, are you even there? So I used to get really I would say stressed, but I had a little anxiety when I went to big social events, because in my mind, I'm like, I want to meet everyone and talk to everyone here. And that was not smart, because in order to do that, I would have shallow conversations with everyone there. So I thought, I am going to just talk to 1 or 2 people and really get to know those people. And that's okay. I can talk to the other people another time. So that is what I'm going to challenge you to do. So you'll know that when you're over your ex, you'll know that you're over your ex when you're not shocked or bothered by the actions or by the things that they do. You will expect it and be okay with it, and you'll let it roll off your back. So I'm sorry this was so quick, and I hope you've got some good points. Another thing I wrote is, don't try to change too much too soon, or you'll get burned out. Rome was not built in a day. So take it step by step and know that we are all in it together, and we've all been there, or we're all there going through the same thing, okay? So, all right, well, that's it for now. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.